Shalom. Kalalal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem, or Kodash. The Bible honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect across the four corners of the earth. 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. Now, who is this talking about? This is talking about the two-thirds of Israel. This is talking about the rebels of the house of Israel, the rebels. They have received benefits because they are of this world and they stack up riches in this place. They seek to be wealthy on this side. They seek to be well off in this kingdom, which this is not our rulership. This is Esau rulership. But we people, they labor in vain, because the things of Esau is going to pass away and this world is going to pass away. But they don't care. As you warn them and tell them that the things that you laboring for will be vain and it will all come to naught, they don't care as long as they're going to enjoy it now. Right? Jake have no patience. We people have no patience. They rather enjoy themselves for a season and be destroyed and come back in the kingdom of everlasting shame and contempt than to be long suffering and not to suffer for well-doing, right? And receive a name that only the Lord himself could give you. They rather do that. They rather sell out and decide. So they will get a badge of dishonor. Right? And they don't know the Lord. It says, and have not known me. So they don't know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Though the Lord set his men out on the highways and hedges to prophesy and to let you know him, they refuse. They say they don't want to know the Lord. Right? They don't want to. They say that through their actions. It's through their actions they say they don't want to know him. Right? It says, and they that have loaded my law, the word load means to hate or despise. Right? To have a hatred for something. So they hated the laws of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And it tells in the book of Proverbs 13 and 13, if I'm not mistaken, whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded. So these people is going to be destroyed. 2/3 is done for. Right? The unbelievers, the faithless, they are going to be destroyed. They ain't going to make it in the kingdom to come. Because they're not watching, one, that they don't have the faith, 2. And 3, ultimately, it goes back in being chosen. You have to be predestined before the foundations of the earth. Alright? So the Lord has his elect at the end of the day. And prophecies must be fulfilled. It's already written that though Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant shall return. That prophecy must come to pass. So the majority of the nation of Israel is going to hear this word and reject it. Right? But the word hasn't gone on void. Because once this word is out there and you hear it, that prophet that have warned you, he now has the blood off his hands. Alright? And once he endure unto the end, he will be saved. As it is written, he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. So it's about enduring. Enduring afflictions and infirmities. Being long-suffering. Right? And still holding on to this truth. So, reading on, it says, and they have loaded my law while they had yet liberty. They had yet liberty. When they days off from the work and they pass by the camps, they could have stopped and listened. They could have stopped and inquire of what's going on. They could have take heed. But what did they do? They walk past. Alright? Or they pass by and scoff. Or they pass by and talk against. But did they listen? They did not. It says, and they that have loaded my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. So they hated it. When we go out on the highways and hedges and we show them their transgressions and their sins and their iniquity, and let them know to turn away from it, they didn't understand it, but they despised it. Alright? When they saw us calling upon the names Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, when they see us praising the Lord in Hebrew, Kal Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash, they didn't understand, but they despised it. They didn't inquire. Not knowing that all that is a part of your heritage. That is a part of you. This is what you were supposed to be doing. But they despised it. Right? It says, the same must know it after death by pain. So, what we out here preaching and prophesying throughout the four corners of the earth, if they are to get this, they must die in order to receive the truth. Because then right now, they're not in the right mind to receive it. Right? They're not in the right mind to receive the truth. So when they die and they're in the right mind, that is when they're going to know. That is when they're going to know it after death by pain. That's when they're going to know that a prophet have been among them. That's when they're going to know that we were telling the truth. But as of now, they could die. Alright? And even them, when they come in the right mind, they will be like, you know what, I was wicked. You understand? They are going to see how wicked they were, and they're going to be ashamed. But the scriptures did talk about that everlasting shame and contempt. Right? I'm reading on, it says, and therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and of whom the world is created. And that is the elect. The earth was created for our sakes. But because we went off, alright, as a people, alright, we became under the basis of men, which is Esau. And at the same time too, it was all prophesied that Esau is going to inherit the earth for a certain period amount of time. Because Isaac gave them a blessing. You see, the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, deals fairly. He gave all these nations a chance to have their rulership, and he gave Esau even a nation that he hates. Because the Lord did say, Jacob have I loved, and Esau have I hated. So he even gave Esau a chance. He gave him the world, right? He gave him the technology and everything. He owned Hollywood. He owned these different big companies and so on and so forth. So even the Lord gave Esau a chance, right? But it's only for a short time. Right? For righteousness is immortal. The righteous is going to rule forever. Alright? Because there is no sin on the part of righteousness. Once you become perfect and you're righteous, there is no sin in that. That is why we are waiting for the new covenant. Once the new covenant is established and Yahushua comes back, we will no longer go in slavery So we will no longer sin, and we will no longer go off. So we will be perfect, and we wouldn't feel pain anymore. We wouldn't go through what we go through now. But until then, we have to bear the indignation of the Lord. So this was just a little quick lesson I wanted to do. Kalalal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash, the brother honest to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone, and shalom to the elect.